What's up, YouTube? I am Eric and you are watching Retro Video Game Pickups. Today we are talking about North for the Nintendo Switch. So if you like games, consoles, or product reviews, please consider subscribing. So let's hop into it. Okay, so the Switch has been out over a year now, and if you are like me, you have a huge stack, I have more behind the camera, of games. But, however, games tend to be expensive. So, with North, I found it on the eShop for only $3, and that, after looking what it looked like, I really wanted to play it. So, I said, $3, why not? Let's play it. And little did I know, I would have so much fun. This game is super weird. If you like odd or weird or puzzle games, definitely try this out for only $3. If you don't like it, you're not out much. If you do like it, it's well worth it. For me, I definitely got my $3 worth because I played it for about 2 hours. So the first time I beat it in about an hour. And then the second time I played about 20 minutes and had to stop. And then the third time I beat it in around 25 to 30 minutes. So, it's a very short game, but you definitely get your money's worth out of it. So, this is one of those games that you just are dropped into it. It loads up and says, okay, here's the deal. You have no save buttons, no save states, no pause menus, nothing like that. All you're getting is letters. And so, you're kind of disoriented and you don't really know what's going on, and you're just kind of exploring this new place, which I think could look better, but I think for what kind of game it is, it's perfect for it. It kind of looks foggy and ominous, which really kind of adds to the feel, and I think that really helps this game because you can make it polished and clean, but I don't think that would work with the feel of the game. And so that's why I think the textures and the walls and just everything, the music, it all blends in and it fits really well together. So you get out of this elevator and you don't know what to do. You see some stairs going up, you see some lights, you see a post box for your mail, you see another door, and then a hallway with a light at the end of it. So you can either go up the stairs and go to the church, which once you get in, it's a bright light and some people standing and a big giant eye. And you're like, what is happening here? And you'll figure that out later on in the game, but I'll skip that part for now. So you exit the church, you got a letter when you went in there, so at the bottom of the stairs, there's either one close or one far away for the post office. So you go, drop a letter in, and it says, oh hey, I'm sending this letter to my sister of kind of this weird stuff that's going on, and you kind of get bits and pieces to the story, and next you can go into the house and check out what's in your room. It's like really weird. There's like 2 mattresses on the floor, some rugs that are hanging, a zombie person alien thing laying on one of the mattresses, alcohol everywhere. It looks like these people are really struggling to understand what is happening, and you're in that same mentality. You don't know what's happening. You're very disillusioned or just out of your element, and later on you'll find out why, but it's just very weird. And you see pictures on the floor in your house, you see some very weird stuff. Then you find some pills and you grab them and it's like, oh, you don't want to take these will make you feel bad or something like that. And there's some other people in your house that just talk gibberish. There's more weird pictures all over the place. There is a radio that's in there and you turn it on and it just speaks gibberish too, so you're like, well, that didn't help me. So exit the house, you see a post box there, you drop some letters in, it tells you a little bit more why or what's happening with your roommates or what is going on. It doesn't give you the full picture, but you're like, okay, I'm starting to kind of get things together. I'm going to keep walking. you walk through this long hallway and you hit this open room and it's just pillars and you're like, what is going on? But you keep walking after you get past that room and you go to work. And when you get to the door of the work, there's like barbed wire and fence all around it except for the door. So you're kind of like, do I want to go in here? But once you do, you walk into that room and everything brights up. It's all red and really lit up, and you can really tell that something's going on here. But with that being said, there's also crosses, like graves or something like that. You don't really understand it, and you still don't really understand it once you get done. But it's a strange game. You walk through, there's a beast or a monster just like in an acid bath or something. You don't know. You walk up to it. You could feed it, but you don't have anything to feed it. It's very strange. You walk in down the corridor. You find some room with these cylinder things that you can go up and drink whatever it is. And you're just kind of like, am I supposed to drink? Okay, I drink it. Okay. So you keep walking, and you hit this door, and it says, go to work. And you're like, well, there's nothing in this room, so I have to keep going. So you get in there, and it's like, press B to concentrate. So what happens when you concentrate is you run really fast. And that's really cool because if you didn't, you would die. You have 3 hearts, and the longer you stay in the mines, the harder it is on your life, and you lose lives very quickly. If you don't have certain things to get to that point, you can't run. But once you can concentrate, you run really fast. So there's these 3 jackhammers on the mines that you have to go to, turn them on, run around to the other side, grab the rock, run to the next one, turn it on, grab the rock, run to the next one, turn it on, grab the rock, and run back before your 3 lives, or your 3 hearts, whatever it is, deplenish. And if they do, you die. If they don't, you make it back into the safe room, and you can exit. So at this point, you've gotten enough letters to see that these rocks that you're picking up have to go to this monster. And so you do that, you go to the monster, and you get a document that basically says, I can work, yay! And you're like, okay, whatever. But when you do that, you get enough leverage, or they trust you enough to wherever you can go back to the elevator and go to the room level 2 or level 3. And level 2 is weird, but it's okay. There's a post office. There's a few lights that you have to get seen by. And there's a police station and then the immigration office. And so you go to the police station and you wait in line, you wait in line, you wait in line. Then you can take a test to pass, so they'll trust you even more. I don't know why these people don't trust you. You don't really figure that out, but you go to the test and it's just pictures. And you walk in this dark room and there's pictures just all around. And you have to go up to them and say, I recognize them or I don't recognize them. I'm not going to ruin that for you. I'm going to tell you, play the game if you want to know how you figure that out. But once you do that, then you exit it and you go back to the immigration office if you want. You don't have to do all this in this certain order. This is just a good order to do it in. But you go back to the immigration office. It's like, we don't trust you. And you're like, well, crap. But they give you a letter. So you take it back to the post office, which is on every level, honestly. You go to the post office. It tells you some more stuff. And then you're like, okay, well, I'll go to level 3. So you go to level 3. And you're on the rooftop. And there's like a guy crying there. There's a post office box, a lamp, and a door. But you can see the whole city. And it's raining. And it looks really cool. Like, I sat there and was like, whoa. Like, this game is done in a good way, but it's not a massive, over-dramatized, polished way. It looks good. It looks cool. It looks raw, which I think just perfectly fits with this. But you don't do anything up there except go see the doctors, which are through that door. You see the doctors, it's like either exit or take a pill. take a pill and it like trips you out and you don't know what's happening and stuff happens and you just go back. There's certain things that you could do to make them trust you. I won't give that away, I don't want to spoil anything. And then there's other ways to make them not trust you, and it's just a really cool game. After that, you got your document from them, from the doctors, you get your document from the police officers, and you get your document from working, and you go there to the immigration office, and it opens up, and it's just water. And you're like, what is happening? You can hear rushing water all around you, but it's kind of stagnant water. Off in the distance, you see just a tree. You can see some doors, and they're all numbered, and so you can either go 1, 2, 3, 4 or 4, 3, 2, 1. You can't go in the fourth one because it's locked, but you go to the other three, hand them your documents, and then you step through the fourth door, and then it takes you to something strange. I'm not gonna give anything away, and I might have went into too much detail for you guys, but I felt this was a short enough game that I could explain most of it for you guys and make this video not too long, but make it enjoyable. And I will have it showing, and I want you guys to know that this is a really fun game, very weird game, very odd, very fun puzzle game, but at the same time it's really raw and I really enjoyed it. So if you like more videos like this, comment below and let me know what you want to see. If you want to see more cheap games, if you want to see more weird games. I like weird games personally. It's just something about it. It's like, this is so strange. I'm like, I gotta keep playing it. But with that being said, I just want to say thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe,